Okay. Cheers. Or they say slanche.
Slanche.
Very good. Good morning, everybody. Mark McInerney, President and CEO of Codemark Financial. What do we say?
The Mortgage Genius.
And who are you?
Jemma McInerney, his co-host.
All right. Welcome again to another episode of, let's say, this is the spring break version of Music, Mortgages, and Life. This week has really been more about life than anything else. We've been bringing into you a few things on mortgages for some of the little challenges and giveaways that we've had. Today, I thought we'd talk about a couple of, let's look at some of the deeper aspects inside of what you actually just heard. So, you know, it's interesting. What you just heard, like, that is real Ireland culture, okay? There's this sport in Ireland called hurling. If you want to look it up, I highly encourage that you do, just to see what it's about. It's the Irish version of hockey or field hockey. Obviously, it doesn't snow over there, but guys go running up and down a field about the size of a soccer field, hitting a baseball-sized ball across, like these, forks, essentially, like a field goal, if you will. And it's incredibly fast, it's incredibly aggressive, can be often very violent. It was a sport that my father and my uncle were really, really big in, and actually quite well recognized inside of their county. Inside of Ireland, apart from what most people understand, yes, you've got places like Dublin and Limerick and Galway and Belfast and Ennis. Everybody in Ireland, though, usually references themselves from what county they are from. So, as you would have seen, as my man Joey posted up there, the jersey here, there's nothing really green about it, to kind of keep with the theme of Irish that we were doing earlier in the last couple days. But this is an authentic hurling jersey from County Clare, or as it would say, on Clara, or Clara, basically, to reference, as some people might say, oh, do they speak Irish? The native Irish tongue in very, very remote areas of the country is called Gaelic. So nonetheless, just thought I'd share that. My dad was really big into it. I thought I'd just pull out the jersey because I have one, and share a little bit with you on what true, authentic Irish culture actually is. Hurling is the national sport of that small little island, if you will. And yes, it's an island, of course, that most people don't consider. But what are you drinking?
Coffee.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Didn't you recently do something about coffee with your school?
Yes.
What did you do?
So I picked a note that something that I was really into, that I know lots of people like to drink in the morning.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Why do people drink coffee?
Why?
Because there's this thing in the morning, people drink it because there's this thing in coffee that's it's a chemical, and it's called caffeine.
It is.
And it takes an hour for you to be awake, and it mostly will last you to lunchtime. But if you have your lunchtime late, it probably won't.
At the camera. Okay.
And also I learned that Also, I got to go interview a boy named Cody who works at Starbucks, and I got to try. Please don't think this is disgusting, but I tried some chocolate coffee.
Sounds pretty good. Was it good?
It was fine, but I preferred it to be more chocolatey.
Of course.
And I got a little cake pop there. And my second interview, it was another boy that he worked at this.
I don't know. Where'd you go? Where was the other one?
It was
Oh, Minuti?
Yes, and he worked at Minuti, which means more minutes of coffee, I think.
Makes good sense.
And I don't know what his name was because I forgot. But before that, I tried different things in coffee, I wish I could bring in it all, what I put in coffee, but I remember a few of them. Or probably not a few. I got marshmallows, chocolate syrups, flavor syrups, and cinnamon, milk, plain coffee, and
Creamer?
yep, creamers, and I think also something else. I said marshmallows, and I think that's probably it. And then my materials, I needed cups, coffee, and all the other stuff that I told you that I had to put in here in coffee. And so I did that because my mom thought of this idea of if we put different things in coffee, it will change the way it looks and tastes, and so it actually did. And mostly all my results, most of them tasted all different, but one of them didn't. And only 4 of them smelled different, and I didn't like any of them. But there was one, but I forgot, but it was kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
But the plain coffee, like, really got me kind of excited. And when I did that, I was excited. I'm like, come on. Because I wanted them when I drank it. Ugh, it was disgusting. So now I know that coffee is kind of a morning thing that grown-ups and teenagers and whatever age that's just older, but it can't be like a kindergarten.
Or a 7-year-old?
Yeah, not even a 7-year-old, even though I'm a 70-year-old.
Yes.
But I had to do it because it was my homework.
Got it. Well, good thing there's not really any coffee in there after all, right? That was just part of the acting.
Yes.
So.
Because I drank it all.
That's right. That's yes, it's really whiskey. Okay, so what we're going to do instead, I would say like we offer you like a boatload, maybe a lifetime supply of Starbucks coffee, but my wife would be incredibly upset that that wasn't something that I would offer to her. So, more in flavor of the fact that we're talking about sports, here at Codemark Financial we have season tickets every year to the Directors Club at the Houston Texans. So, we have a challenge for you today, and our winner that direct messages me first will actually get our very first tickets to this year's opening game to the Houston Texans. All right? So, do you have a challenge you want to present today? Yesterday we said what was the lowest credit score. What is the lowest down payment? How about that?
What is the lowest down payment?
Payment. That's right. If you're not a veteran and if it's not a USDA loan, what is the lowest down payment that you can put down to just get a mortgage, period? All right, I'll leave you with that. We're going to finish up this coffee and whiskey here, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll have that young man in here joining me. That is my Irish fellow, my son, Boone, and he's got a thing or two to share with you as we slowly start letting in the video that you guys will see on Friday. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'm Mark McInerney, President and CEO of Codemark Financial, the Mortgage Genius.
Hey, Jim McInerney. It's co-host.
Cheers.
O'Connor and Maloney have been their